What's up, guys? Kelso here. Welcome to another MX Bikes video, and today we're here at Team Hockey's Arena Cross Round 12, the last round of the season. And huge shout out to Kyler Hockey. You guys are probably wondering, why isn't this Arena Cross in a stadium? All that jazz. Well, Kyler Hockey recently got all his files corrupted or lost all his track creating stuff, so he literally had to start from scratch, and he had a day to do it. So he did all this whole track in one day, and I give him absolute kudos for the grit, determination, and hard work to be able to try to get this track out. And I'm very excited to ride it. I will be streaming this on Twitch later to be hosting the amateurs, the pros, do all the commentating for that. I've missed the last two rounds. I do apologize. Just military stuff. I really couldn't do anything about it. But yeah, other than that, we are back, and excited to get this thing going. So it's going to be a little different from like racing, like kind of in a night light kind of stadium vibe to out in the forest. But I think it's going to be lit. Track looks pretty big, looks pretty hefty. So we're going to get our hands on it. Hit that like button, subscribe button, and a huge shout out to Kyler. Link will be down in the description below. Hopefully, by the time this video comes out, the track will be out. If not, I'll update it as things go on. But let's hop on the freaking track. All right, bet. This track is going to be only $1.30. As always, I say it. It is his racing number IRL. So, yeah, it is on MX Bike Shop later. Going to be super dope to test this out as we kind of go over some big jumps. I like the little sweeper here to go over the finish line. W to bringing back some dragons back. And we're over the Arena Cross finish, so let's see what's up. We got some whoops to catch into. I really do like his whoops. I feel like Kyler has literally progressed so much in track building. I think when you really understand like certain people that want to like do track building and also take like the time out to actually learn it and get better at it, I would say Kyler and Patron are like the two people that I've learned to where it's like, yeah, they want to get better at the craft. Not hating on anybody else that does track creating, but I've seen it to where it's like, okay, bet they take constructive like criticism and they're like, okay, bet how can we continuously grow on this? And I love that. I love that a lot from those two creators. So I'm not saying that's not anybody else, but just those two people that I like kind of mess with a lot, or currently at the moment, to where like I'm always working with Kyler, always working with Patron. So I just love they always have that grit and determination to keep working harder and focus up. So huge W to that. But love that every time the rounds have gotten better and better, more smoother, look more vibrant, more clean. I really love where the sun placement is. The track just looks super nice. Like it isn't too dark. It has like a good color pop on it. And I love this kind of dirt. This dirt feels nice. The texture pack looks sick. And the scaling, man, like hands down, the scaling feels really good. Being able to do this on a 250 and 450s, being able to ride 125s and get this. Love that he actually in-placed the collisions on the tough blocks. I think for a long time, people were just getting away with cutting the track, hitting the tough blocks. So, and I feel like this is going to be the hardest section, is trying to get that double in and not OJ, so you can get the triple to double. I think 450 is going to be able to triple in, go triple single or something like that. So there's going to be some different lines going through for sure. But like this sweeper, got to keep your lines up nice and tight and see what we can run. It looks like the track is about a 50-second plus. So we're at 53.2. So we try to run through those whoops. Perfect. Definitely gonna have a little better run. Nice little tabletop. Gonna scrub this bad boy for the triple. Take it nice and tight. Another good scrub. Trying to stay low. Go wide so we can get the triple in. I feel like we can cut down here instead of using all that. So where we can go side to side. I think that's awesome. Super dope. Double to double so you can get the nice little double in. And just like I said, dude, that's going to be the hardest part, is trying to get that little triple, that double to triple. As soon as you don't land that correctly, dude, you can see right there. That's where you're either going to lose time or gain time. So that's going to be a little difficult. That's going to be the challenge here today, dude. Man, I don't know. I haven't really stayed up with the points either. I don't know if Patron has, like, won the points in season for the pro. And if, I know Misael has done that for amateurs, so they're racing for practice points and all that. I don't know if he moved over to pro as well, but super excited to see all the racing today, and glad that people continuously keep coming out. Even when I wasn't streaming it, man, we had people signing up, which was super dope. So I do apologize once again to Kyler. Just, I always said it, man. It's hard for me to try to do this commentating stuff just in case I have things going on. I did have some things going on. So, and this dude, why is this having such a hard time? I feel like it's because I want to scrub so much time off and I'm letting off the gas, and I need to cut that out, dude. So, dude, that start straight looks mean. But Yeah, that's the biggest problem for me at the moment. Is just I keep slowing down on it. So as soon as we figure that out, dude, we're gonna be chicken noodle. This is like you guys seeing me like literally focus on like how I learn tracks like right off the bat. So before I know it, I'll be all that in a bag of chips here. I want to say thank you for all the support lately. I don't know if we're going to be hitting 57,000 subs a day or not, but I want to say thank you guys for all that support on the road to 60K. I did say I wanted to hit 60K this summer, and we're so close, dude. Still in July. Going to be like 3,000 off, so I believe it's possible. Fully possible. Double. All right, moment of truth. I'm just jumping it in. Just jumping in. No scrub, no big scrub. We're fine. So no big scrub that time. I feel like I was scrubbing for no reason to try to shave off a lot of time, and I just don't need to do that. Definitely scrubbing there, though. Definitely scrubbing there. Drop down the second gear, scream it. Kind of let that back end slide. Perfect. See, bounce it. It's going to be hard to get the perfect pop off of that. But that was a 50.53, so that was would say a pretty good lap. If I can clean up the whoops, clean up a little bit other spots, I think a 49 is possible on a 250. I mean, look at us now. And I'll try a different line here. So I'm going to go here. Instead of cutting down, I'm going to just go wide. Yeah, it's definitely slower. Okay, so the line I had was definitely faster. By just a little bit, but there we go. Oh, baby. We definitely get it. I'm definitely, that's the goal, is definitely hit a 49, so. Oh, we're cooked. Oh, we're cooked. We're cooked. We're alive. W the Honda, though. W the Honda. Also, if you guys haven't checked out my latest video, you know, gotten a little prep in there, dude. I literally would love for you guys to check out my Redbud race, man. I'm not gonna lie. My greatest race in, like, outdoors history, dude. Felt so comfortable the whole day. I know a lot of people are hating on the TM, but, dude, let's make it make sense for just a second. I exposed that thing, like, 3 weeks in advance before anybody was racing it. So, I was like, I probably could have raced that, like, 3 weeks ago and probably been like, yo, what the hell? Why is this guy so fast? Before it actually got fully, like, I guess, bigger than what it was. But, I mean, honestly, in my own opinion, dude, I love the bike. A lot of people wanted it banned, but that's, like, I feel like it's just a different bike to use. Like, we're getting away from the we're getting away from the KTM and Husky meta. There's a new bike out there. It's not our fault. It's not our fault that, like, the 4 horsepower more. I felt like it was the same thing with the Beta. I know the Beta was completely broken, but the Beta had its flaws, just like the TM has its flaws, and there is pros and cons to it, right? The Beta sucked in the rough, right? It was fast as hell for qualifying, which that's what you were getting away with, is qualifying side or qualifying speed, but it sucked. It sucked in ruts and all that. The downside, what I'd say for the TM is, the only thing I think I have is trying to scrub or whip that thing. That's the only place where you lose a lot of time to a regular bike. See how my Honda can scrub and all that, whip it and all that? That is so hard on a TM. Like, you literally are playing with fire doing that. So, like, I don't know. In my personal opinion, with the whole banning the TM, I think it balances it out because people were still qualifying, hitting the Rocco's Leap and all that on a KTM and all that, and or getting good times. Like, maybe you're not top 1 with qualifying, but you definitely work with different sides. So I don't know. It's to each their own. I don't think it needs to be banned. Absolutely not. It's not that OP in a lot of aspects. So, but let's lock in, dude. I feel like I literally veered off, and we're almost at 10 laps, and I need to feel like we go for something nice here. Up 0.2. I need to don't look at that. Just go for it. Perfect. Got to stay away from the tough blocks. Know what I want here. Perfect. Too far. Good double. All right, this is a moment of truth right here. I don't know why this is like my hardest part. Perfect. Perfect. Oh, we lost a little bit of time. I didn't scrub hard enough. Lost a little bit of time, dude. We can actually get that. We can actually get that 49. Damn. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. We were up 0.5 right there, and I lost it with those big hills, so we're just going to have to figure out how to get over those at a good pace. Oh, that was low. A sketch. Perfect. Get nice and tight. Good double. Double. Let's go. Perfect. Scrubbing. Get low with it. Come on. Nice and tight. Let's go. Let's go. 49. All right, so 49 is possible. That's a fast lap. If you're running a 49, fast lap. Anything under 49, you're him. Anything closer to 50 flat, you're him. So 49 is all that. You're going to be him. So, yeah. Other than that, thank you guys for watching the video. I do greatly appreciate that. Huge shout out to Kyler Hockey once again. Your hard work doesn't go unnoticed, at least in my eyes, dude. So, I hope, if this is a spoiler, I hope they try to do a little funny freaking thumbnail for him, but I don't know. We'll see if we can make it happen. If not, it'll just be something simple. But if it does be able to work out, W. If not, GG. But thank you guys for watching. W to Honda, W to Kyler, round 12, W season. Hopefully we see more from Kyler, 100%. All right, man. Appreciate it. Hit that like button, subscribe button. Catch you guys in the next one.